recipe card.
Activity scene. What that is? Whoa. That is a nice. See, this is the type of roller you need other than that big one. It's from Crystal Burger?
It's Crystal Burger.
You don't know what Crystal Burger is?
No. Never ate a Crystal Burger.
Huh. There was one here in Murrells Inlet for a while. You can get refills back in 1993. Oh, this is definitely worth it. Williamsburg handmade pottery. Hey, check it out. Look, it's marked on the bottom. State Fair, New York World's Fair, 1960. 1961. That's that's pretty cool. Yeah, they're cool.
Cool.
I don't know what they are though. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Right? That is a nice wagon. I think it's an older wagon too. It's definitely been painted, yup. 100%. Because the decals aren't on it. As I'm cruising through this yard sale, I find this meat grinder, and this is from Magic Hostess. You really want to find the Salad Master one. They're worth the most. I do leave that one behind.
No. For a limited time, I do.
For some reason, I'm drawn to this donut maker. It's really not worth a whole bunch of money. We picked it up for $1. I can't even find any that have sold on eBay, but I thought it was too cool. For some reason, I pick it up. Maybe we can sell it for $10 plus shipping. $1,
Yep.
and then this was on that table.
Okay, $2. Yeah.
That'll work. That's done. A big fan of juicers. One of my favorite things to part out is actually juicers. We just picked one up a little bit ago called the Champion, I believe, and we've already sold all the parts of that juicer. Usually the motor itself isn't worth a whole bunch of money, but the parts are. I did look that one up. It wasn't worth a whole bunch. I was surprised, but just know that definitely look up any really heavy or commercial looking juicer because sometimes their parts can go for a lot of money. Brass? We actually sell brass stuff pretty well. These are pineapple.
This is a brass butterfly.
That's a brass butterfly. I'd probably buy that. I wonder how much they have on their brass stuff. That's from...
They're very reasonably priced.
Are they?
22 karat gold.
Whoa! This will probably sell. That's pretty cool. I wonder how much they want for it. Look at this little guy. Little brass. He's cool. This is... Oh, is it a duck head? No. Yeah. It's about the most crudest duck head I've ever seen in my life. He's cool though. That thing's cool.
Look at this thing.
These little hooks are cool.
That's cool.
It is cool. It's a bedpan. I think the brass butterfly is pretty cool. big fan of the cups. They're pretty tarnished. These are pretty destroyed. What is this? Oh, it's a little dustpan for your... They're pretty rough. This thing's neat. I guarantee you that will sell. Yeah, that'd be the next thing you look at. It's for Kayla for her Epsom salt. For the bathtub.
You know you're old when you use Epsom salt.
How's it going?
Okay, how are you? What's
Doing good.
Yeah, so 2, 3.
I got a couple.
Say $5 total.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. I'm not really good at brass. Actually, we sell a lot of brass though. The last couple, and they don't sell for much, but when you get them for 50 cents a piece, I mean, this will probably, some of this will actually be on Whatnot, some of it will be on eBay if you're interested. Most likely by the time you see this video, it's already listed. That's a supercharger. How's it going?
How's it going, my man?
Doing good. Big horn. Like a huge air horn. What? I ain't never seen such a thing. It's not locked up. I've never seen one of them at a yard sale. How much was?
Took me an offer. Just trying to get rid of everything, man. So
I actually have no idea.
it's a horn, and it actually works really well. I had it on my 15-inch sub.
Right.
Yeah, so works pretty well. Box was starting to tear apart, so I just yanked it
Yeah.
out.
Oh, you do $10 on it?
Sure.
That'll work. Oh, with the supercharger. That one's not real straight. What engines that supercharger go to?
Anything that's Ford.
Anything that's Ford?
Yeah. It
Really?
came off of a Shelby GT350.
Right.
And I put it on my 15 Mustang, but
Right.
I had to put more money into it than what I wanted to.
Sure.
So I just ended up going a different route. I ended up just spraying it.
Yeah.
Instead of going with the supercharger. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the supercharger out of the way.
Sure. What's your price on that?
Open to offers, man. It's just sitting collecting dust. I also have the cold air intake to it too, so
Yeah.
because it's the dual.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
I have that. That cam is for LS. Yeah, man. Shoot me an offer on it. I'm really just trying to get rid of everything that I have out here. So
10 on that.
what's up, good boss?
Still no type of number on the supercharger.
Shoot me, man. Shoot me a number.
Because you know how much it is to like install them, and I'll probably have to get it serviced.
Yeah,
and,
man. Like what I'm saying. Just shoot me a number.
I'd be at $100 for it.
I could do 100.
Okay, we'll do 100 for it. Did you say you had the intake for this?
Yeah. If you want, I can look for it real quick.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll come back.
I got you.
It is crazy what you find at yard sales. So the last yard sale you saw, I was super excited about it, so I didn't talk a whole bunch about it. It's a supercharger for an actual Shelby GT 500 Mustang. It's the older one. I think it's a 2007. I was trying the number right here. It's for the 5.4. It's not overly expensive. It's not like a Whipple or anything like that, or the Roush one, but it looks like it can sell for just this part right here. It's not locked up or anything like that, and unserviced. Overall, it looks like it's in good condition. Probably about $800 to $1,000 for this, and I paid $225. So you saw me pay $100 for the supercharger, and then I went back and he said that he did have the actual SVT. That's going to be the air intake assembly. says right there, special vehicles team from Ford, and I spent I spent $125 on this and the throttle body. This right here is probably going to go for probably 100 or more, and then this down here will probably go for about the same amount of money. For 125 bucks, it looks like probably over $1,000 worth of stuff. And this, I've never even seen a supercharger at a yard sale, and that's just super awesome. Back in the old garage, got some cool things to go over. Mostly we've already gone over a lot, but this one right here is pretty cool. Oh, break it, you buy it. This one right here is pretty cool. This is from Crystal Burger, and online they're like they're super high. I mean, you probably saw the non-sold comps. Remember, if the item is, or the amount of money is in black, that means it's not sold. If it's in green, that means it's sold. If it's green with a line through it, that means there was a best offer on it. So these are for sale for $30 and $45. We will not be asking that much money. We'll probably be asking $15 plus shipping on that. Donut maker, not worth much. The horn is pretty neat. This reminded me of like a air horn that you would have on like a, I don't know, a tornado siren. So I was like, this thing's gotta be worth some money. It's fairly heavy too, obviously because there's a big magnet right there. But this part right here is very well constructed too. When I picked it up, I was like, this thing's a beast. And so I went ahead and just bought it for $10. I thought that was a good thing. Hopefully it wasn't gonna hit me at 20. I thought 10 was fair. A set of these sold for 190. So you gotta think 190, 80 bucks plus shipping, something in 80 bucks plus shipping on that, which will be pretty good. And I think you can just test this because there's leads in the bottom. You just put some power to it, and I'm hoping it makes some sort of noise. The brass right here, butterfly, the two little hooks here, the fan, God bless our home. That might be a letter holder. And then the little sheep right here with the hearts I thought were cool were hooks. This is like a little car. So I just picked those up. Brass does sell for us, but it never sells more than $10 plus shipping. We just sold like an apple and some other stuff that was brass. It does sell though. It sells kind of slow, but it still sells. We got this stuff for super cheap. Everything we bought at that was only $5, and Caleb bought 2 things for the house. So really, we're only in this stuff for like $3, which is not terrible. Then you saw this. This is from the Ford GT. He said 350, but also is the same one that would have been on the GT 500. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a Mustang. It actually looks just like this Mustang, but the other one would be a Shelby with a little bit bigger engine. This would fit this, but this takes a lot of work to put it on there, and it's really not worth all the money it would take to put this on that car because it's just the year of that car and how many miles are on it. So this will be for sale. This is easily going to be between $700 and $800. Then over here, and like I showed you before, this air intake will probably be about 200 bucks, all that together. So that ain't bad. So a pretty good thing. I like going to yard sales for a couple reasons. One, you get to meet a whole bunch of cool people, talk to people, the people having the sale and everything like that. I like buying stuff, obviously, to flip online, but I also like the hunt of the stuff, right? Like, it's just neat to see like the supercharger at a yard sale. You just don't see them. You know, it's one of those things you don't see. Like you see like the usual things at yard sale, Hesh trucks and clothes and stuff like that, but like a part off of a car that is pretty neat because I had the same car, just it's a different, obviously this comes off of a Shelby, mine's a GT. So, but it's just neat to see stuff. That's why I like yard sales. You never know what you're gonna find, you never know who you're gonna meet, and you never know what you're gonna buy. So that's what I really enjoy them. Remember, we do have our new merch on our Etsy store right here with the new Bearded Thrift Machine logo. Also, they do have, some of them have the Bearded Thrift Machine on the back of it, so make sure if you want one with a back decal to go ahead and buy one of those. And if they don't, then if the pictures will show you if there's a back decal or not, is what I'm trying to say. Also, we have partnered with a poly bag mailer company. They have cheap poly bags, honestly, and that's all you need is some cheap poly bags to ship your stuff in, especially like clothing and stuff, right? You don't need like a, you know, really expensive poly bag. We're all just trying to ship in the most economic way possible since they keep upping the, you know, how much shipping costs. And Gyropack has some cheap stuff, even cheaper if you use my code Bearded Thrift Machine, you get 10% off. It is an affiliate link, so we do get some money back on the sales on their website. So we do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Comment down below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one.